A teen driver crash occurs in our state every 48 minutes, more than 10,000 crashes a year involving teens. In 2013, 18 families experienced the tragic loss of a teenager in a motor vehicle crash on Utah's roads.
Teens have the lowest seatbelt usage of any age group. 11 teens were killed in car crashes. Of those, 8 were not wearing seatbelts. That's 73%. There's lots of reasons, lots of things that go on when we make choices when we drive. We try to focus on the 5 deadly behaviors when we're behind the wheel. Distracted driving, drowsy driving, aggressive driving, impaired driving, and as we just heard, improper restraint, choosing not to wear a seatbelt.
The driver was northbound on Wall Avenue, and he was texting on his phone. When the light changed, Dev started to cross the intersection. The driver ran the red light and struck my son at 50 miles per hour. Dev's death devastated our family. It's not just that a part of us is missing, but a part of us is broken, never to be healed and whole again. When Dev died, he took a piece of our hearts with him, a piece of our compassion, a piece of our zest for life, a piece of our souls. To Dev, my son, always loved, never forgotten.
On July 28th, our lives and the Stewarts' lives and the Jensen's lives changed forever. The Brigham City PD knocked at our door at 5:30 p.m. and told us that the 3 kids were in a single car accident and in critical condition. They were life-flighting her to the U of U. The driver overcorrected, getting onto I-15 and lost control of the truck. Mandy and Tyler were ejected from the truck and landed in the middle of I-15. The highway patrol told us that the teens were not wearing their seatbelts. We made the decisions as parents to take her off of life support, and that was the hardest decision we've ever had to make.
On that day, in July, this lieutenant was called to that crash, Interstate 84 and 15. I knew it was bad. I didn't know how bad. And I had no idea that it would involve a dear family friend. Took his eyes off the road. We'll never fully know what happened at this point, other than the fact that if they'd been wearing seatbelts, you can look at the vehicle, you can look at the pictures of this crash, you would know that these 3 young people would have got out of that car and walked away. They would be alive today. I can tell you I take every fatal crash personal. This particular fatal crash was more than personal. When I discovered that Tyler had been killed, and I knew it was Tyler Stewart, I knew that I was going to have to go and tell his mother, who was a family friend, and his grandmother, that their grandson and son were never coming home. And it was all because of the failure to wear a seatbelt. If just one of these stories can touch somebody's heart and change somebody, and we can save one life, it's worth it. If we can save hundreds, that's even more.